Well, hello everyone. This is your princess in Suburbia. Of course, some people in Nashville, Tennessee call me the princess of Suburbia. My name is Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock. And of course, welcome to another exciting episode of the 5-Minute Success Blueprint. It is my goal on this podcast to be able to provide some wisdom nuggets that can thrust you into your destination. Today, what do I want to talk about? I woke up this morning thinking about a particular word, which is house cleaning. What does it entail, and what does it have to do with living and walking in the fullness of our destiny? Of course, when we hear house cleaning, to some people it means just taking out all the clutters in our homes and making things spotless. And when I was thinking about that word, another word did come to me. And I began to deliberate, is it really house cleaning or is it a heart cleaning that I want to discuss? Let's take a look at the definition of house cleaning. It is the removal of unwanted or superfluous items, practices, conditions, or personalities in our life. Another definition, which I found to be very interesting, is that it is the act of improving or reforming by weeding out excess or corrupt personnel, or of revising method of operation. This was the definition that I got out of dictionary.com. I kind of particularly like this, the act of improving or reforming or weeding out. Weeding out. I want to say that again. Weeding out. And of course, this morning I want to share with you just my little tidbits on the thoughts that are kind of ruminating in my mind when I think about house cleaning. Because a lot of us, our lives are so cluttered, just incredibly cluttered with so many things that we can't even see our way through. And even as I began to think about this, I began to think about a lot of the people that I've mentored or at least attempted to mentor, and when they come to me, they have these 5, 6, 10 things in front of them. They want to do everything at the same time, and of course when you try to direct or redirect them, they're not having it, so they go back to their own ways of doing things, which literally frustrates them. House cleaning will often mean you being ready to clean out the toxic habits and even people in your life. So my question to you this morning is, are you ready? Are you ready for success? Are you truly ready for that destination that you've desired all of your life? Now, if you are ready, then you must be ready to do some house cleaning in your relationships, in your thought process, in the way you see life. You have to be ready to even clean out your heart and clean out some anger, clean out some resentment, or those things or those habits that are very toxic and would literally stop you on the path of your success. So if you are ready, I want to say to you this morning, I welcome you to the rest of your life where everything is visible and invisible is possible. Everything visible and invisible is possible for you today. In literal terms, house cleaning is not usually a fun event. We all know that. If you are like me, there have been times when you just don't feel like dealing with cleaning your house, unless, of course, if you have a compulsive disorder, which compels you to constantly clean your environment. So, at any rate, it is crucial that we take a look at who we are, what we have accomplished thus far, mistakes made in the past, and but most importantly, what do we perceive as our payoff when we steer our lives in the wrong direction? In life, we are usually driven by two emotions, pain or pleasure. So as part of cleaning your house, you are also required to get your minds ready for extensive stretching and education. I urge you to keep following words in your forefront. These following words, keep them in your forefront as you progress on this journey. Begin to ask yourself these questions. What do these words mean to me? How would I define them? Let's talk about the words: innovation, dreams, vision, ignite, harness, torch, roadmap, blueprint. These are words that I usually just keep in my forefront. It is never easy to remove all those things or the people we have become accustomed to. But if they are toxic, we have to do that. Even when we know that they are toxic to some of us just don't want to let them go. We don't want to let their habits go. We don't want to let the people go, even though we know that they are toxic. But before we can really see the fullness of our destination, it is imperative that we do the following. One, acknowledge that we are not perfect human beings, and that is okay. Two, acknowledge that because we are not perfect, we will always make mistakes. That is what molds and shapes our character. Understand that we need others too, but our dream makers to make things happen for us. Understand that we are a big factor in the manifestation of that which we desire, and as such, we must participate. Participation will often begin with accessing the habits we have that can deter us from succeeding and then getting rid of them. That there may be some toxic relationships we have right now that may hinder our progress. And what do? Remove them immediately. Be in total submission to the process of life and give yourself permission to prosper. What are your next steps? Take the time to jot down all the ideas you've ever had. Remember, no idea or thought is silly. Those ideas that you considered a total bust, that is a failure, jot them down too. Those ideas which you enjoyed marginally success in, jot those down too. Those ideas that you are even yet to accomplish, jot them down. And so I hope I've been able to give you some wisdom nugget today. Until next time, please do stay tuned here to the 5-minute success blueprint. Of course, you want to subscribe to this podcast as well as my blog, yourinneryou.com. Until next time, be inspired, be motivated, be of sentimental value, and of course, at all times, be authentic in all you do. Bye for now.